Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Anton Daniels.
I keep seeing this discourse on TikTok about single moms and dating single moms and who doesn't want to date single moms and, oh, you're not worthy and all this stuff. Blah, blah, blah. As a former single mom of 2 kids with 2 baby daddies, I have the room to say what I'm about to say. Every time you have another kid by another man or multiple kids by multiple men, your dating pool of men that will take you serious and want to date you to marry you and see you as a wifey prospect and see you as somebody they want to build their life with and take serious gets smaller. And that's just bottom line, period, end of story, end of discussion, no argument. And that's a hard truth to swallow as a woman, that, hey, I made this decision thinking I trusted this person and wanted to have a family with this person and it didn't work out. And now because of that, there's like a whole group of men that don't even like see me as a dating. Yes. And that's just it. And as a former single mom, I had to come to terms with that. And that hurt. It hurt me that, hey, like it's not my fault I'm a single mom. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. People need to understand that single moms also come with a lot of baggage. It's not even just about, hey, you had a kid with another man, you already started a family, or you're used goods. It has nothing, like, there's so much more to why people don't want to date single moms. The baggage, the mental baggage, the emotional, physical, financial, like, there's so much baggage. A lot of single moms come from abusive, mentally, emotionally draining
Other single mom households, like single moms produce the most single moms.
Traumatic relationships and aren't healed. And that in itself is baggage. Being abused is baggage. Trauma is baggage. All that stuff, trust issues, being cheated on, it's baggage. It's baggage. And a lot of us don't take the time to heal. A lot of us leave our abusers, our liars, our cheaters, our narcissists, and then we jump right back into the dating game. No therapy, no healing, no taking the time for ourselves to find ourselves, to get over what the went through, and then we take all that baggage and try to find a man to save us. And that's just not it. You shouldn't be looking at dating as a single mom as like a savior, or, hey, this person's going to bail me out or help me with these kids and we're going to be like, you should be dating for love. You should be.
Listen, she's right about the pool getting much, much smaller. And that's not to say you can't find anybody, because the one thing that I've learned over this past year is that there are more guys that's still going down that path than ever before. And it's on all ends of the spectrum: high value, low value, money, no money, dusty, white, black, Asian, Latino, Hispanic. It knows no bounds. But the truth is that more men are waking up every single day to the idea that they don't want to play another man's save game, on top of all of the complications that comes with raising another man's child or
Daniels, like Anton, like the baggage that women have already at certain ages are immense, let alone the kids, the baby daddy, and everything else. That's the biggest thing that women don't realize. Yes, everybody comes with baggage. You're right. The single ones and the ones with kids have baggage. But we're going to deal with baggage either way. Why would we want to deal with kids on top of the baggage?
Possibly dealing with a man that wants to come back into that child's life. I can't tell you how many guys that I've seen actually adopt, which absolves the man, the biological father, of any kind of responsibility financially whatsoever. I've seen men adopt the child from the mother because they become so attached. And I know one guy that then had to pay child support for a child that wasn't even his after the adoption, because they wound up getting divorced and they wound up going their separate ways. And he didn't even have a child with the woman. And so the complications, the risks, and then you're telling me that you're supposed to only look at them for love? Why wouldn't you look at it from a business perspective? And this is the thing that guys are afraid of. As you get older, the pool shrinks, and then you throw in this level of complication on top of it, and women are expecting for you not to understand, for you to just overlook everything. It's almost though, like they don't even care about you. If you deal with a woman that don't even take into consideration how her situation is going to impact you, which men do, men think about how we will impact the person that we will be with. And I'm not saying that everybody is a monolith, so take it with a grain of salt. But my point,
No, I agree with you, Anton. Like most men, they try to be of value of them to themselves and to the people around them. Value. Where women, I think that's what you're kind of getting at.
is that overall men generally pay attention to what they are putting themselves into, or what they are putting the person into that then have to come into their life and deal with them.
Yep.
That's why, for example, when you're dealing with a high value man, you have to understand that he may not always be there. He may not always be available for you. He's busy. He may be on the road. He may travel a lot. You know, there's complications that come along with it. So there's pros and cons with dealing with a single mother, which she says that she's now no longer a single mother. You have to understand that there's way more complications and possible issues that come along with raising another man's child. And she's a two-time, meaning that she's using her example to illustrate a point, but obviously she's saying that she's no longer that anymore. So I'm assuming that she wound up finding somebody to be in a relationship or get married to. But the point is that she has two children, or at least more than one child by more than one person prior to the person that wound up getting into a relationship with him. That's a lot to ask. That's a lot to ask. And then people ain't healed? Shh.
Be dating to meet your partner. Now, as a single mom, obviously that's just something that you would understand, like, hey, if a man comes in my life, he's obviously going to step into a certain role, but you shouldn't be dating a man looking for a fucking bailout, a fucking savior. And that's how men see it. Like, especially when you have a lot of baggage and you're not healed, they always think, like, what are you dating for? Like, men can see when you're not healed. Men can see when you're vulnerable and traumatized. They see that.
That's true.
They know that. And they feed off of it. And they're like, well, I'm not going to take her serious because she's obviously still mentally fucked up from the last shit. And so she's definitely not looking for actually love. She's looking for somebody to fill the void, somebody to band-aid the hurt and fix the pain. She's not ready to actually open up and start a new connection with somebody. And that's what y'all don't understand. Men.
Yeah, you're right. She's totally right, right? Because a lot of women seem to operate as if they're still single and no children. Like they think all of the value that they had without the children, it's even more and higher with children. That's the dumbest thought process ever, is that your value went up because you have kids. Yeah, if you were my kids, then yes. But some random else man's kids? Yeah, good luck with that, lady.
Can see when a single mom is vulnerable. And then that's another thing. You guys open yourselves up to meet more abusers, predators, people who see you as a vulnerable single mom who needs help, and they pop in as saviors. These are the people who abuse your kids, abuse you. Like, it's just a whole lot of baggage, and it's too much for some people. Like, hey, I just want to date. I don't want to think so deeply into things. I don't want to have to worry about this and worry about that and make a relationship with this kid and that kid and this dad and that dad. Like, that's a lot for people. Why can't you guys understand that? When I left my last and I was single, I wasn't looking for a man. I didn't think I needed a man. I think I needed fucking therapy and some fucking medication. But I ended up, meeting my man, and we've been together for almost 2 years. Beautiful relationship. I have
Because I'm sure you treated him like a man. You treated him with respect, with reciprocation. This is what I think she's trying to teach women. Humble yourselves, ladies. Like, there's men that are willing to take care of you. There actually is a lot of men that are probably still willing to take care of you, because there's still a lot of G.I. Joe simps out there. But you gotta at least reciprocate and act and, take care of yourself.
Amazing man, but I was not prepared for it, to be honest. I was not prepared because I didn't think I wasn't looking for a daddy for my kids. I was sustaining myself, paying my own bills, taking care of my own kids by myself. I didn't need a man. But some of y'all go out there and are like, oh, why does a man want to date us? Before you say that, make sure that you have done everything to heal from your last situation. You can sustain yourself. Like, men are looking at that shit. But this is only if you're worried about dating. Some women are not worried about dating. Some women leave their baby daddies and become single moms and ain't worried about no man. Ain't worried about keeping.
Y'all, honestly, and this is just my personal opinion, and I stand on this 10 toes down, you need to go back with your child's father. I don't understand why y'all feel so compelled to find something else and replace him. Y'all jump right into the next situationship, and most of the time they're no different than the person that you just left out of the relationship with, that you just had children with.
100%.
And they actually want to take care of their children, or they want to be in your life and your children's life. But you want to fix you through somebody else instead of worrying about being a better person for the person that you already with. It's not always greener on the other side, and your kids are going to suffer from it.
No, I agree with Anton on this one, but it's also kind of hard when women have 2, 3, 4, 5 kids with 5 different men. Like, who are they going back to?
Man ain't worried about love or commitment or none of that, and that's good for you. This is specifically a message for women who are very worried about dating another man or dating in general after having kids and leaving their last relationship with their children's father. When I got with my man, I used to tell him all the time, are you sure? Are you sure you want to date a single mom? I got 2 baby daddies, one weird one, one psychotic one. I'm good. Like, you know, I don't need your money. I pay my own bills, you know, whatever the case may be. I take care of my kids, all that. I got my own career. I got my own education. But are you sure? And for the first 6 months, I would always ask him, are you sure? Are you sure? We're 2 years in now. I'm pretty sure he's sure at this point. But you know what I'm saying? Like, even I, as a single mom, always...
This is why I said it. There's plenty of men out there that are willing. But if you happen to, you know, reciprocate and be genuine about it, you'll get a man.
Have to think like, are you sure this is what you want to do? Because even I, not being delusional, but being self-aware, understand that this is a lot. This is a lot for somebody. Like, this is a lot for me, and it's my situation, and I'm going through it. So imagine. Because you have to think about it, too. If all this stuff as a single mom disturbs your peace and the baby daddy drama, and all, if it disturbs your peace, why do you think somebody else would want to join you on their peace being disturbed?
My girl.
That's another perspective to look at it, too. Because if it's like destroying and tearing up your life and has you constantly stressed out, if somebody's dating you, they're also going through all that drama with you.
I think that that's reasonable. At least she warned him.
Yep.
At least she told him, like, hey, fam, I got 2 dudes over here that I just left, and I'm in a certain situation. I don't necessarily need you, but are you sure you want to jump into this mire? Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon.
I say shout outs to her, Anton. You know, she's actually telling women the truth, and she has personal experience of her trying to heal, trying to fix herself, and what she did to get a man. She didn't just jump on the man just because the man offered himself to her. No, she was like, you understand what you're getting, right? This is going to be a lot of work and a lot of trouble. And the man was like, yeah, I'll deal with it. Which, again, most men are, as long as you're a good woman to deal with. They're more than happy to take care of somebody else's kid nowadays. I'm telling you, there's still a lot of men out there that are okay with that. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Yeah.